Welcome back to another episode of Out Loud Geek, where we discuss news and views about pop culture, science fiction, fantasy, food, cooking, the outdoors, and more. It's time, once again, for those egocentric attention whores, Harry and Meghan. While the royal family has never officially responded to the various unsubstantiated accusations that have been made against them by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, beginning with their 2021 interview with Oprah Winfrey, then in their 2022 so-called docuseries on Netflix that was completely rejected by both critics and viewers alike, as well as by Harry's memoir entitled Spare that was published earlier this year, and as I have spoken about in previous videos, the royal family has had the titles of His Royal Highness and Her Royal Highness stripped from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle on the royal family's official website. Now they only appear on the site as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. From The Independent, Prince Harry's page on the royal family's website has been updated to remove the title His Royal Highness. Until recently, the Duke of Sussex was still being referred to by his HRH title in his bio on the royal family's website. However, the current version of the page does not include any HRH references, instead referring to the royal either as the Duke or the Duke of Sussex. In June, a section of the site that detailed Harry's work to raise awareness around HIV and AIDS in 2016 previously read, quote, "In 2016, His Royal Highness underwent a public HIV test at Guy's and St. Thomas's Hospital to raise awareness and promote how easy it is to get tested as part of his ongoing efforts to eradicate stigmas associated with HIV and AIDS." Unquote. At present, the site reads, quote, "In 2016, the Duke underwent a public HIV test at Guy's and St. Thomas's Hospital to raise awareness, on and on and on," unquote. In a statement to the Express, the palace said, quote, "The royal family website contains over 5,000 pages of information about the life and work of the royal family. Following the death of Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, content has been revisited and updated periodically. Some content may be out of date until this process is complete," unquote. And it can definitely take time to update a large website. The update to the royal family's website comes after Prince Harry and Meghan announced their intention to step back from their roles as senior royals in January 2020. The official statement issued by the palace on January 18, 2020 read, quote, "The Sussexes will not use their HRH titles as they are no longer working members of the royal family," unquote. In September 2022, profiles for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were moved to the bottom of the royal family's website. And that was probably done not long after the death of Queen Elizabeth II, who had probably held on to hope that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle would resume their duties one day, but that never happened, and it seems that it very likely never will, especially after the two's repeated public lambastings of the royal family. When the couple announced their decision to step back from their royal roles, the Duke of Sussex expressed his desire to be called just Harry. And although Harry no longer uses his HRH title, he has retained his place as fifth in the line of succession to the throne. I spoke at length about the line of succession in a video that I had released earlier this year. Further, although the pair chose to step away from their royal life and relocate to California, their two children had title changes once King Charles ascended the throne. Previously on the royal website, visitors would see Master Archie Mountbatten Windsor and Miss Lilibet Mountbatten Windsor. However, the references were updated in March to reflect their titles as Prince and Princess. The titles were delayed due to a precedent originally set by King George V when he issued a letters patent in 1917, which restricts the titles of Prince and Princess to only male-line grandchildren of the sovereign. Because the two were born during Queen Elizabeth II's reign, they were never given the titles. This changed once King Charles ascended the throne, and they then became the grandchildren of the current monarch. At the time, a spokesperson for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex told People, quote, "The children's titles have been a birthright since their grandfather became monarch. This matter has been settled for some time in alignment with Buckingham Palace," unquote. The website was also recently altered to reflect the current titles of King Charles III and Queen Camilla. Prior to the change, the couple was referred to as the Prince of Wales and Duchess of Cornwall, which were the titles that they held prior to the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. Similarly, references to Prince William and Kate as the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have been updated to reflect the couple's titles as the Prince and Princess of Wales. Some of these title changes on the website were probably delayed until King Charles had his coronation. Had Prince Harry and Meghan Markle not stepped away from being working members of the royal family, then they wouldn't be losing their HRH titles. But since they did, they definitely don't deserve to have them. And even though they are still members of the royal family, by their own doings, they are more akin to being persona non grata. Thanks for watching today, and a huge thanks to everyone who has subscribed to our channel. We appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button, and please feel free to share a comment. If you'd like to help support this channel, please press the red subscribe button, and please press the bell to receive notifications for new content. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and Twitter by clicking on the links in the description. Until next time, this is Out Loud Geek.